Hi, I'm Gene Frank. That was me. I played 4- and 5-string bass guitars and acoustic guitars in several contemporary Christian praise bands. I'm also a radiographer and radiography textbook author. Today, in radiology, we have MRI and CT scanners that allow us to see muscles, tendons, and even cartilage. That means we can more easily see joint injuries that occur in bass guitar players, injuries that occur from not holding and playing the instrument properly. In part 1 of this 2-part series on bass ergonomics, I want to talk about the very basics of playing a bass guitar properly. The guitar level, the right hand playing position, and the left hand playing position. Basically, the guitar should be at a comfortable level so that the right and left hands and wrists are relatively straight and not overflexed. Note, with the bass at the proper level, my right and left arms are in a natural position. Note also, my right and left wrists and hands are relatively straight. There's no stress on my shoulders, elbows, wrists, or fingers. This playing position will not cause an injury. Let's go to one of my praise band's practice sessions and see these 3 techniques live. Playing at the wrong level is a common problem among bass players. For plucking, or commonly known as finger playing, the string level at the right hand should be at the belt line or just slightly lower. If the guitar is too low, in punk rock fashion, the left hand or fret hand can hyperextend too much. If the guitar is too high, which is seen very often, the right hand or plucking hand will be hyperflexed. And this is when problems can start to manifest. As you watch me playing during a recent practice session, you can see that with the bass at the proper level, my right and left hands and wrists are relatively straight and they do not appear to be stressed. If the bass level is correct, the right hand should be relatively straight with the fingers slightly curved to pluck the strings. There will be no stress on the wrist and fingers. Watch my right hand and fingers comfortably pluck the strings. Also, if the bass height is correct, the left hand should be relatively straight with the finger tops and tips hitting the frets. Watch your left hand so that the palm is not touching or grabbing the neck. Only the thumb and finger tops should be touching the neck. Watch my left hand and fingers as they comfortably but not forcefully hit the frets. All musicians, if they are taught professionally, learn proper ergonomics so they do not injure themselves. Take a look at our pianist and note his excellent wrist and hand position as he plays. If you are using a pick to play, which is often used on faster tempo bass songs, or if a more biting sound is desired, the level of the guitar should be higher, somewhere above the belt line. The higher position of the bass will allow your right hand to be in a more natural position and without bending the wrist. Very often, I have 2 bass guitars available during a service because I do not have time to change and adjust the straps. Watch my right hand with the pick and note the ease with which I'm hitting the strings. On this song, using a pick, I'm playing all 4 strings. Note, my right hand is straight and hardly moving due to the higher position of the bass. I hope you learned some information in part 1 of this series that will prevent you from becoming disabled because of poor bass guitar ergonomics. Remember, a disability will not occur overnight. For some players, it may take as long as 10 years to manifest. If you play bass guitar, I recommend that you purchase a copy of a great book entitled A Bassist's Guide to Injury Management by Dr. Randall Kurtz. Well, thanks for watching part 1 of this series, and I'll see you for part 2.